Hi everyone, this is Bobby from bn-games.com, and I'm here doing another video with Skittles, my Ibanez RG 450M modified. If you've been following the channel, you'll know that I had bought this stock and did a video of that, and have modified it since. In the second video, I talked about the pickups I had put in into this guitar. It was a Norton Evo single and a Super Distortion, all DiMarzio. Since that time, I've replaced the Super Distortion with a Crunch Lab. I like the Crunch Lab. I've had it in another guitar, and the Super Distortion is a nice pickup, but unfortunately it's not hot enough, and it didn't mesh well with this guitar. This guitar has a lot of Strat qualities to it. Really don't have any better way of explaining it, and it just didn't sound right. The Crunch Lab is much better. It's much hotter. In fact, probably a little too hot, to be honest. I've also replaced a the volume knob with a YGM speed knob, and I've disabled the tone knob because I never use that. Still the 5-way switch, that's stock, and that's about it. So the major addition or change is going to be the bridge position. Going to be playing this from my PV Valve King 100 head, which is garbage. I say that because it was poorly manufactured. I'm going to be running this through the clean channel with my Boss Metalcore head, chorus, and some delay. I cannot use the lead channel on this amp because it's a well-known issue, and I'm not going to get it fixed. I'm just going to replace it eventually. Now you might say, well, that's a digital pedal. Well, it actually sounds really good, and being that it's still going through a tube setup, you can still hear the elements of the guitar. Each guitar sounds different. You can feel it, versus I have an old solid state crate head and it's garbage also, and that one, all the guitars sound exactly the same. But with the tube one, I can hear the differences. I can feel the differences. I just want to do a little impromptu video showing what this one sounds like a little bit. Just going to do some playing. I might do some edits between stuff if I like stuff in the video, so you might see a jump cut here and there, don't know. Do some clean as well, and just kind of give you a feel for it. Overall, this project has been, it's a project guitar, and that's what I've been calling it. It is a work in progress. The Air Norton that is currently in the neck position, I'm not sure if I'm going to keep. It's nice and round, but it doesn't sustain very well, at least not in this guitar. Keep in mind, it may act differently depending on the wood, and this is a bolt-on guitar. This is a very light body. Marco, who's part of the channel, bought an identical guitar, identical model, 450M, but the Jetstream green version, and his guitar is much heavier and much darker sounding, and they were manufactured a year apart. This one was manufactured in August of last year, 2013. If you're watching this, who knows what year it is. It's just an example of different timbers having different effects. Personally, I love it. It's just going to be something we need to work on. I also had the bridge set up by a professional much better. It's much lower action, the way I like it. The bridge is staying in tune. I'm trying to watch myself on the monitor. The trim is staying in tune much better. I'm still actually getting used to this one. This one's a lot different than the other ones I've used. So anyway, without further ado, just a little playing, and yeah. If you have any questions, put them below. I'll answer what I can, because in my other video, I've gotten a lot of hits on the original video unmodified, and there's also been, I always get questions when people see this. I take this to Guitar Center, or I take it to like any other music shop, and questions abound. I guess I should answer the main questions. Why these colors and that. This is actually kind of an homage to a number of guitarists. Jason Becker, who had a, I want to kind of say, a similar color scheme for his pickups. Paul Gilbert, because he's an Ibanez player, RG Ibanez player. Also, he has done crazy things with it. Sort of Steve Vai, because Steve Vai also, the gems, which are essentially RGs with a big handle in it. Gem fans, don't yell at me. That's what it is. I've owned a gem, and he's always had crazy color combinations. In a way, it's an homage to the '80s. In a way, 80s guitars, and I I think I've had an opinion lately that there are too many. Excuse me, I'm sick. Too many black guitars. Too many quilt top guitars. Too many dark colors. I mean, when you walk into a music shop, how many black guitars do you see? How many deep red guitars do you see? And quilt tops. Quilt tops are nice, and I have a few, but I don't know. There's something missing about having color on your guitar. There's something missing. Now, I'm not miking the amplifier to like my Blue Yeti, for example. This cabinet that I'm using is a crate cab, and it tends to sound pretty trebly. And to cut the treble, I actually have a mute in front of it. I have a couple boards that help cut that. Believe it or not, it helps a lot. So we're just going to use the camera's recording, and hopefully it doesn't sound too bad. Anyway, so I know I said it without further ado a little bit ago, but I wanted to explain this stuff. This is my video, my channel, who cares? Anyway, if you have any questions, put them below. I'll do some playing right now. And yeah, so here it is. hear the tone from going super treble to kind of bassy.